Hey guys, so I am 2 weeks post-op and my tape just fell off. Well, I kind of pulled it off, but it's been 1 week since my post-op, so Garamoni said I could take it off after 1 week. Um, it didn't really hurt to come off. It was still pretty stuck on there um, with the glue, but it didn't really hurt to come off the incisions. It actually hurt more on my regular skin area. I think I have some problem with the tape because it was extremely itchy um, the whole time it was on. But yeah, I'll show you what's going on. It actually looks worse on the camera than it does in person. You can see here I had a reaction to the tape that was on right after surgery. Um, and I have some kind of rash, but that's where the drain was. And side. It's still really sore. Um, I'm not really moving my arms that much. I'm trying not to. My girlfriend Kat lives with me, so she's been helping me, but I've been stubborn and not asking for help sometimes because I feel bad, so I've been doing things on my own, but I shouldn't be. But my rule is that I try to keep my elbows and my sides like this. So we keep joking, saying that I'm like a T-Rex with my arms because this is the only motions I can do. Um, but yeah, pain isn't as bad as it was, but I'm still getting like these weird sharp pains that go from like here down my nipples, or I'm having a problem with my left side. I have bruising. You can't see it on the camera, I don't think, but I have bruising down the inside of my arm and right on over here, and it hurts to use that arm, so I'm really not moving that much. Um, I don't know why that is. I don't know why there's bruising down my arm. If anyone's ever had that experience, please let me know because I'm kind of concerned as to why the bruising is down my arm because it doesn't really make sense to me. And it kind of looks like new bruising, not old bruising, so I'm worried that something's going on. The whole surgery process was better than I expected it to be. Caramoni is amazing. Um, as you guys know, I got it done in a hospital, not in his same day surgery center because of my cystic fibrosis. My doctors required me to get it done in a hospital. And it took a really long time to get this approval because we did it at a hospital that Garamoni's not affiliated with. So we had to get this special one time approval. But he was very nice about it and very determined to get the approval for me. And we did eventually. After like months and months of trying to figure it out, we got it. Um, Unfortunately, we just had to pay a lot more money to get it done in the hospital. I've been extremely fortunate to have my parents pay for the whole thing, um, but I did not expect it to be this much money from the hospital, and I feel terrible about that. But my parents are the kind of people that are like, well, if it has to happen, this is what has to happen, kind of thing. They're not like, they didn't even think twice about it because we were already in Florida when we found out how much the hospital was going to be, so we couldn't really just turn around and leave and forget the whole thing. Um, but I'm just really fortunate to have parents that are willing to do that for me. Um, After surgery, I had some complications with the ace bandage, even though it was looser than he usually makes it. With my breathing, I have to do breathing treatments in the morning and at night, and I cough a lot, so with the ace bandage on, my lungs couldn't expand enough to cough, so it was difficult and it hurt. Still, when I cough, I feel it stretching parts of the incisions, and I'm worried that that's going to be why my scars are stretched in the end, is from my coughing. But I'm trying to not like strain this part. Um, I still have to cover my nipples and do the whole dressing changes and everything with the antibacterial, um, what's it called? That yellow paper stuff and neosporin for another 2 weeks. My nipples are looking pretty terrible, but really great at the same time. One of them is actually lower than the other one, which I'm kind of not so happy with, but I won't know my finished results until all the swelling goes down. I don't know if you can see. You can't really see. but this nipple is lower than this one. I feel like it's really noticeable when the bandages are off. This way it just looks lopsided, but I don't know if it's from the swelling. I still have swelling. It looks like right here and this side, but overall I'm very happy. I've already been more confident in myself just from this, and it's not even the finished results. So I'm very excited for the months to come to see it heal and everything. Something else that's weird that no one seems to talk about in their top surgery videos is the fact that your skin gets pulled. My skin on my neck is like extremely tight. Like if I do this, I can feel it pulling my nipples. And that's so weird to me. And another thing that's really weird is that this freckle right here used to be up here. This was never in my line of sight until now. I find that so weird. Uh, I've never heard of anyone else talking about this, but I just find that funny. It's just weird. It's like I got like a face drop instead of a facelift because my face is tighter too. I just think that's really interesting. Uh, so yeah, I really can't say enough how great Garamoni is and his whole entire staff. He actually moved his office from last year because I went with my brother last year to get his surgery, and Garamoni was located somewhere else. But he's got a new office and it's really really nice. Um, and yeah, uh, his staff is really awesome. I think Jessica and Kelly are their names. They're both really nice. And my family actually sent them one of those edible arrangement things, those fruit things, after surgery, um, because they were just really great. Um, One thing that sucks is that since I'm a hairdresser, I can't go back to work for 6 weeks. And that's unfortunate because I have clients that come to me to get their hair done, and now I won't be there. But whatever, I'm looking forward to actually taking off for a while and not doing anything. It is also my 1 year and 6 months on T in 3 days. So I guess I'll talk about my progress with that. My facial hair is going crazy. Not really crazy, but I've got a lot more than I did. Um, I've got all this under here. It's kind of hard to see it. I got some on my chin finally, and this is expanding. Also, I got a haircut. Obviously, you can tell. I actually like it. I think I look older and more intimidating because no one took me seriously before. Everyone just thought I was this little cute little boy, and it's frustrating. So hopefully this helps a little bit. I'll just show you my chest again. It's weird. It looks like I lost a lot of weight since my surgery. I'm feeling scrawnier now, which isn't such a bad thing, but I'm only like 110 pounds. So I just look really scrawny, I feel like. One thing after surgery is that I was extremely bloated. I don't know if anyone else had this problem, I'm sure you did, but it was crazy. I looked pregnant, and it was really uncomfortable. I heard that the painkillers are like make you constipated, and so does anesthesia. So I guess that was a problem. Also, with my Crohn's disease, I have intestines problems, and with my cystic fibrosis, also causes intestine problems. So I had like a quadruple whammy bloating problem for different reasons. Um, but yeah, overall, the experience was really great and really hard at the same time. Florida was great. I was there for over 2 weeks because I had to go a week before to go to my CF appointment in Florida so I can get medical clearance and blah, 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 all that. So I'm glad to be home. I missed being here. Florida is too hot for me. Um, it's nice for a vacation, but I don't think I could ever stay there for longer than 2 weeks. So yeah, I guess that's really it. I will be making updates of my chest, I guess, whenever there's some kind of significant change. I just started putting ScarGuard on today since the tape fell off, and we'll see how that works. My brother says my incisions are smaller than his were right after surgery, so we'll see how it works out. Alright, guys. See you next time.